What's up YouTube, YugioH, bringing you a Toon deck profile. So I thought I'd do something a little bit different. So we're going with Toons. Now we all know they're quite a fun, gimmicky deck. I would really like to see some support in the future, you know. Hopefully get stuff like a Toon Stardust Dragon, Toon Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon, Toon Deco Talker, just all the antagonist stuff. Like, it'd be really cool just to see that kind of angle and everything. But regardless, this is a really fun deck to play. It's something a little bit different from your standard kind of decks to play. It's a little bit harder to get hold of purely because Toon Kingdom is so expensive and Toon Table of Contents has gone up in price because of Magi Bullets or Magical Musketeers. However, the fingers crossed hope are that it all gets reprinted in that set. Anyway, without further ado, let's crack on. So we play triple Tooned Masked Sorcerer. This is your draw engine of the deck. Now obviously, the monsters are nothing without the field spell, so we'll kind of keep going through this. So you've got triple Toon Masked Sorcerer, double Toon Cyber Dragon, double Toon Dark Magician. Now Cyber Dragon acts as a normal Cyber Dragon, and then Dark Magician has two effects. You can either special summon a Toon monster from your deck except itself, or you can add one Toon spell or trap card from your deck to your hand. So he's more of a searcher and a special summoner. We go with two Red Eyes Toon Dragons, and cannot attack the turn it's summoned. Obviously the same as all the Toons, they've got summoning sickness. But it basically gets you special summon a Toon monster from your hand except itself, ignoring its summoning conditions. We then go with triple Toon Gemini Elf, because this is another one of your normal summons. And then if this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you discard one random card from your opponent's hand, so that's quite nice. The one Toon Dark Magician Girl. So if a Toon world on the field is destroyed, destroy this card, the same as all kind of Toon monsters. This card gains 300 attack for every Dark Magician or Dark Magician of Black Chaos in either player's graveyard. It'd be nice to get a Toon Dark Magician of Chaos. The one Toon Mermaid, very old school. You pay a 500 life points to Special Summoner, so it kind of helps you get into your rank 4 plays. And then, of course, the one Max C. Now onto the field spell. Triple Toon Kingdom. So it's a really weird Toon card. It's a really weird card in general because the cost is high already to activate it. So when this card is activated, you banish 3 cards from the top of your deck. So that sucks already face down. Then on top of that, when it's destroyed, pretty much 90% of your Toon monsters are destroyed as well. And then the plus side of it is if a Toon monster would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you banish 1 card from the top of your deck face down instead. So obviously if it's going to be destroyed by your card effect, you can protect them as well. So your dark cards kind of turn into Regekis. Now because it's such an important field spell, you've got to play triple Terraforming, and then of course we play triple Toon Table of Contents. This pretty much adds any Toon card from your deck. So Terraforming is your first port of call into your Toon Kingdom, but ideally what you want to have is you want to end up having 2 Toon Kingdoms, one on the field and one in hand. For the pure fact is your opponent is probably 9 times out of 10 going to try and nuke your Toon Kingdom, because that's what's going to kill you. Triple Pot Duality. It's very rare that you would special summon, obviously, your Cyber Dragon and your Mermaid are kind of your main first turn special summons, so Pot Duality can actually help massively in the deck. Double Magic Reflector, just to give that extra token to your field spell to protect it. Now you can easily take these out for Regekis and Dark Holes if you want, that's entirely up to you. Double Comic Can, so if you control Toon World, you equip to an opponent's monster and take control of it. It's treated as a Toon monster and it can attack directly, so it's very cool. I actually took a Buster Dragon with this once and it was really funny. The one Mimic Cat, again, stupidly expensive in a sense, but you get to special summon one from your opponent's graveyard and then equip it with this. One Soul Charge, and then onto the traps we play triple Storming Mirror Force. Ideally you want to be playing Quaking Mirror Force, but with the fact that Link monsters can't go into defense position, it's not as useful. It's still very strong, but if your opponent floods the board with Link monsters, it's a dead card, whereas Storming Mirror Force can hit pretty much everything. Double Toon Mask, so if you control Toon World, you target a face-up monster your opponent controls and then special summon 1 Toon monster from your hand or deck whose level is less than or equal to that level, ignoring its summoning conditions, so it just helps you get your monsters out of the deck. And a Double Toon Briefcase, I really like this card, it's quite funny. So when your opponent summons a monster, while you control 2 monsters, you shuffle that monster into the deck, so it's kind of a bounce back compulse, off you go. So that's it for the main deck. Now on to the extra deck. So the extra deck, I've kind of mixed it around with links and of course XYZs, as well as just kind of the standard Toon plays you want to make. So we start off with the 1 topological Bomber Dragon. Purely because with the Dark Magician in the deck, you use that special summon it to one of the links, and then if you've got Toon World in play, Toon World can then protect your monsters. So again, it's kind of like a Banish Face Down Regeki or Dark Hole on your opponent's board during your turn mainly. But if you were to put in stuff like Scapegoat tokens and stuff like this, that could then extend your plays a little bit further, and you're protecting your monsters as well, so you kind of wipe out your opponent's board while protecting your own. The 1 Firewall Dragon is pretty straightforward and standard on that. The 1 Borrello Dragon, really, really cool card. And then the 1 Trigate Wizard, the 1 Gaia Saber, the Lightning Shadow. And then for our 2s, we've got the Proxy Dragon, which standard on that. The Keswick Magician, obviously Deco Talker in the freeze. And then on to our XYZs, we've got the Red Ice Flare Metal Dragon, just for burn your opponent out for game. Big Eye, really, really good, rank 7. Obviously, you've got your Red Eyes and your Dark Magician to make that. And then we've got some rank 4s, your number 82 Heartland Draco, because you can tap directly with your 2 monsters anyway. So if you then need a boost of a 2k rather than just like 900 and stuff like that, Heartland Draco can end win you a game. So can Cowboy. And then you've got your number 41 Bazooka, the Terribly Tired Taper. Again, this is kind of like a stall tactic. You can sit on this guy in defense mode and kind of do what you need to do with your 2 monsters. It can also protect your 2 monsters as well, like shuffling your Masked Sorcerer to defense position to kind of protect it that turn. And then finishing off our rank 4s, we've got the 1 Dark Rebellion XYZ Dragon, because you can actually win you games. Very few people actually expect cards like these nowadays. So stuff like this can actually catch them by surprise and win you games, which is why Toons can actually be quite an underrated, funny deck to kind of play around and to play with. Anyway, that is it for the Toon deck profile. Like I said, it's one of the fan favourite kind of decks. Obviously, Pegasus is getting some more support coming out early next year for his Relinquish. Hopefully, we'll see some more Toons in there. Surprise, surprise, we still haven't even seen like a Toon Relinquish. That would be really, really cool to see. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and until next time, guys, see ya.